You are the Jedi Dog Master. You are the Jedi Dog Master. Until you say that, the biggest dog training scam there is now. Yeah, I'm not talking about Taylor Swift here. This is the biggest scam in dog training. I live with more dogs than she's had in her entire life. This moment, I have more dogs that I live with every day than she's had in her entire life. Yes, she's an expert. No, she's a lying scam. Jedi Dog Master here with Akuma, the most famous monster American Bulldog on YouTube. And he's here to help me as we explain the biggest scam that's real popular in dog training. And you'll find it all over YouTube. Okay, let's get into it a little bit here. We're gonna expose somebody. And like Larry Crone said, we need you out! Get out, Taylor! And it's time, like Larry Crone made a call to arms for everyone to expose sub-maximal, horrible, dilettante, would-be, wannabe pretenders to dog training as they pollute, corrupt, and dilute and give false information, fraudulent, bogus stuff to the public. But she can't demonstrate it because she can't do it. Telling you about dogs that she doesn't have, she hasn't had experience with. She hasn't worked with a whole lot of dogs. She doesn't even live with a lot of dogs. Okay, so what am I talking about here specifically? And I'll go into it. Well, it's the reaction videos of a one Taylor Wilkowski, Canine Tay. You can go check it out. Now, the passive aggressiveness starts with the fact that she is critiquing videos because she wants to do this as some sort of intellectual pursuit. Yet, I'm gonna go through a list of things that she does and does not do. Be forewarned, because you're gonna hear the truth. Okay, so let's get into it here. Well, number one, she couldn't handle this type of dog. 120 pounds, yeah, autistic. Her little methods aren't gonna work. Because I called her out and said, hey, you wanna make a listing of people who agree with your ideology. That's what it's all about. She's a Zak George sort of acolyte. Yeah, look these words up, by the way. I might put them on the screen so you can go look it up. Learn a little something here. Increase your lexicon. All right? Who is she anyway? Well, she's just somebody who did an online dog training certification. She doesn't have a lot of experience with a lot of dogs. She doesn't own. She doesn't live with, however you want to term it, with a lot of dogs. She has one dog. And this is the thing. She doesn't have any of this. And I called her out via, basically, you can look at my Zak George gets his ass kicked video, because I destroy him. He won't respond at all to that because he can't respond to it. Neither can she. She's in that camp, same camp. So all the things that apply to Zak the Hack apply to her. But specifically because she's trying to go after notoriety by critiquing other trainers, and I'm not going to say anything really about any of those trainers. She goes after Beckman. And if you want to see what I think about Beckman, I have a video about Beckman, so check that out. I'll put all that stuff in the description below. Yeah, try to actually go in the description and read something, especially the mills and the sub-mills who've got the attention span of TikTok on a good day, okay? Yeah, I'm calling you out. Don't go into victim mode, which is what she is really doing, because she's been offered to go on podcasts from other people and defend her viewpoints. She can't, she won't do it, which is typical of someone who is a passive-aggressive personality disorder. The fact that she can't handle it. She wants to tell you what's what, and don't ask her to provide empirical evidence. That's something she can't do. She can't back up anything that she's saying with empirical evidence. It's all just bullshit from her ideology. Oh, this is the way to do it. And she can't stand up to direct argumentation. Argumentation is in the logic sense here. I know she's never had a logic class, couldn't pass the course whatsoever, never had debate, she couldn't pass any of those courses. So this is the thing, she wants to make comments as if she were a self-granted authority from the sideline, but don't call her out on it and don't ask her to provide any evidence. And this is one of the things that I'm going to expose. I'm going to expose that this Taylor Wilkowski is a coward. She refuses to even attempt Jedi Dog Master Challenge, where she could win $1,000. but she doesn't have the skills, she doesn't have the ability, she hasn't worked with the types of dogs. Where is her search and rescue dog? Has she ever trained one? No. Has she ever trained a hunting dog? No. Has she ever worked with boar hunting dogs? No. Has she ever worked with protection dogs? No. She can't. She doesn't have the ability. Her bullshit won't work with them. Has she ever worked with sled dogs, as in doing sled dog races? No. Her bullshit won't work with that. It will not work. There's so many types of dog. Has she ever worked with movie dogs, made a movie? No, because what she's doing is not going to work. Jedi Dog Master Challenge, because you gotta pass the 3-dog challenge. She can't do that. She didn't have the dogs. She's never done it. She won't get the dogs to do it. Can't pass the quarter-mile sit-stay, quarter-mile recall. None of you people have been able to do that, and it's absolutely nothing. I did these all alone, by the way. Had a cameraman for one of these events. That's it. Same thing. If you want to take the challenge, the same rules apply to you. Max me! She cannot also do the switch limp with a 100-pound plus dog. Look, all the trick trainers, Kiko Pup, someone she idolizes, who also idolizes Zak George, I don't know why, because she can train somewhat. But she won't accept the challenge, because it's not a border collie. They're stuck in these easy dogs, border collies, oh, they're so high drive. Can never work with an American Bulldog. Personality is totally different. They don't know the method. They don't know the method whatsoever. I do. That's why, look, here's the point. If you can't do the challenge, instead of trying to write little sub-mill or mill stupid crying victimhood, oh, I don't do this, I don't do it, because you can't compete, you're a coward. A coward. Everything is about ability. You must demonstrate your ability to drive a car, fly a plane, swim if you're in a race, run fast, shoot well if you're in a shooting competition, and fighting, which is where I come from, professional fighting. I don't avoid the conflicts. I embrace them. Either you rise up in this or you're destroyed. You don't have somebody thinking, well, I could fight Mike Tyson, for example, or Lennox Lewis, but really, I'm never going to do it. That's like saying, oh, you're going to tell people how they're running badly, but you can't run. You've never run, and you've never trained someone to run. This is the thing. There are no videos of her training dogs to do anything. She can't do anything. Looked at her Facebook. She's just babbling. I show finished products. I don't give you the details because that's what I'm here to do, to lift people up. 50 years, I'm at a different level, so recognize that. If you can't do the Jedi Dog Master Challenge, then recognize I'm above you. Just say it, you know, instead of, well, I'm trying to come up with excuses. It's the childish ultra-crepidarian. Oh, I'm gonna put this one on the screen too. Learn another word, ultra-crepidarian. Hey, I'm pretty animated about this stuff because you should be. You should be telling the truth. You should admit who's better than you. You should admit that you're not an expert, that your little crap, that your ideology doesn't work everywhere, and trying to put it on other people and calling them wrong when some of them are getting results, and you've got nothing. Nothing. That's right, Taylor. You've done nothing. You have no empirical proof. Oh, you're so scared of the Age of Enlightenment, where it was all about empirical evidence, which you probably don't know anything about, because I guarantee you're all about your feelings and you being a passive-aggressive personality disorder. She wants prestige from this babbling. She said, you don't understand what I'm trying to do with my channel. Yes, I do. You're trying to get prestige from doing absolutely nothing but making critiques that you can't back up. You can't say why your critique is correct. You cannot demonstrate, again, empirical evidence. You cannot demonstrate any of it. You don't have demonstrable dogs. You haven't trained any dogs. You haven't been around enough dogs. You haven't done anything. You're a nobody. A nobody, little kid. So sit down, little kid. You're nobody. Quit acting like you're an expert at making commentary and you have sycophants who'll jump in. Yeah, Taylor, you know what you're talking about. No, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She can't demonstrate anything. Any of you people on her channel, accept my challenge or bow down and recognize that I'm about 20 levels above any of you little punks. Yeah, it's the way to talk to you because it's not getting through to you people that you don't know what you're doing and you're making it bad for everyone. As Larry Crone says, you're wrecking the entire industry because you make people think that you're an expert because no one is countering you. And when they do, you run away and stay in your little thing. Agree to disagree. No, that's not how it is. This isn't selecting the color of the paint for your bathroom. This is empirical results. You don't have any. You don't have it. Yeah, that's right. And I'm screaming right at all you people who want to go along with this type of thinking, this stupidity, this, the ideology is that I want to be this way and you must accept it. None of the people you mentioned can match me. They can't match me. You don't know anything about how I train. You can make guesswork, but you can't do what I can do. And until you can't compete with me. You can't say a word about what I can do. Yeah, okay, this is the thing. Her critiques is like someone who worked at Pizza Hut trying to say that the Italian food that they're making in Milano, the cibo in Milano, no è corretto. That's what I'm trying to say. This is not right. And completely wrong. You don't have the skill, you don't have the expertise, you don't have the credentials, you don't have bona fides to do what you're claiming. You're claiming, and you're trying to get prestige by claiming. Where are your videos of you working with dogs? Where are your videos of you doing something no one else can do? I have them, you don't have them. You're nothing, Taylor, and I'm gonna go about every time you make another critique video, I'm gonna keep lambasting you until you get out. Get the ability, get the credentials. You never apprenticed with anybody that can do anything. We're not mentored by anybody other than your ideological type of people. Oh, this is our feelings about that. Your feelings. It doesn't matter about your feelings. It matters about results. You're not helping dogs. You're not helping dogs. Some of your stuff is too slow, doesn't work, and you can't demonstrate it. Call a greyhound off a rabbit with your recall. You can't do it. You know, what's your sit stay? You can't do a quarter mile. You can't do a recall from a quarter mile. You can't do it. You can't do it. I haven't. All the things I say, I prove. And this is why on our podcast, by the way, with Robert Weatherwax, the last of the legendary Lassie trainers, and myself, we delve into subjects that other people don't because we have 100 years of experience between the two of us. And we've done things you guys cannot do. That's the point. She's destroying the business, just like Larry Crone said. At least Larry Crone will go try to learn from people who know more than he does. Larry Crone and this Taylor together don't equal anything near the experience I had and when I started, and they can't equal what my mentors did. Actual famous mentors. Here you go, Taylor, and I'm not talking Swift. This is the biggest scam, is to make you believe that what she's talking about is correct. It's not. Biggest scam is to make you think that she's an expert. When she doesn't prove it, she can't prove it. She's not the only one, but this is all she does on her channel. All she does. Because she can't do anything. She can't do anything. It's like a bad movie critic who can never put together a movie script whatsoever. And she's not qualified to be a critic at all. Are they successful or are they not? That's what the whole thing is in any performance. Were they able to win the Olympics or not? Then you can critique their methods. You don't critique their methods saying, well, they don't run the way that I want them to run and they don't believe in the running style that I believe in. It's complete bullshit. She wants to hide behind, well, she attacks people from her channel. Oh, this is wrong. I don't believe in this. This is what it is. Trying to act like she's an authority. She's no authority. I'm blowing it out of the water. She can't do anything. She's scared shitless to try the Jedi Dog Master Challenge. A lot of other people are too. But here's what you do, Taylor. You say, oh, I can't do it. I cannot train to you. I bow down to you. I in no way in hell can do a quarter mile sit stay. I no way in hell can do a quarter mile recall. I no way in hell can pass the 3-dog challenge. I no way in hell can train a 100-pound dog plus to switch Limp. No way in hell can I equal you. You are the Jedi Dog Master. You are the Jedi Dog Master.